Hello again, Eng-Kong. Thank you for continuing to be available for this short 3-video question and answer interview. The first question we asked earlier that you answered was, what does Buddhism offer psychotherapy? The second question was, how is Buddhism influencing your work as a psychiatrist, or rather, as you explained to us, as a psychotherapist? And now this third question is about, why do you think experienced therapists, whether that's counselors and psychotherapists, social workers, psychiatrists, psychologists, why should they sign up to our training course? What are, say, your top 3 reasons for that?
Well, Sabina, obviously, these are my 3 reasons that I would sign up the course today for myself. And I actually did that. The teachers of this course, when we started 11 years ago with the first training course, all the teachers did the course as well. And all the teachers, including myself, who did the first professional training course, including yourself, Sabina, the first training course, we all signed up, not only to contribute, but we were looking forward to satisfying ourselves, our reasons for wanting to attend the course. So it was very particular to us. But I then also did the second course. I attended the second course fully, all the 10 modules and the retreats. And then the third course, I attended specific modules. And then the fourth and fifth course, as you've noticed, I've attended the modules where the teacher has been different, because I wanted to learn some more. And as soon as a new teacher appears, I know I can learn some more, because the same topic by another teacher, whether a Buddhist teacher or whether a psychotherapist teacher, it gives me some more wider appreciation of that topic and the skills and techniques. So today, those are my reasons for keeping on returning to the course. So I would say, if an applicant asks me, why would he or she sign up for this course, I would have to say, well, you should sign up for your reasons. But of course, I can share with you the reasons that I had and the reasons that others have had, and they're so glad that they have signed up the course, in a sense, for their right reasons. Yeah. But generally speaking, because there are so many courses available, why this one? That's one way of giving ourselves a reason. Yeah. And we also understand that counselors and psychotherapists joining our course, they're not young anymore. They're already established counselors and psychotherapists. And even the requirement to join our course, as you know, Sabina, is someone who's been practicing for at least 5 years.
It's 3 years actually now.
3 years now, okay. Well, when we started this course, we even made it 10 years. So we are having very senior people, experienced people, who are already established and practicing whatever they have been taught relatively well and doing their job well. And then they're looking for more courses. Now, when you're looking for more courses, you're going to compare course A with course B for course C. And I would suggest one of the reasons to join this AABCAP professional training course that we are talking about, even when you look at the logistics, in terms of the time, in terms of the money, in terms of the energy you put in, and in terms of what you gain as the counselor therapist. And I emphasize here what the therapist and the counselor gains, benefits for himself or herself. although we join courses thinking that we want to pick up skills and techniques that will help our clients and our patients. Fair enough. That is true. That is still correct. But really, in the field of counseling and therapists, we help our clients and patients much better because we have improved as a fellow human being ourselves. And of course, as we know, through research as well, we've also become counselors and psychotherapists for a reason, conscious and unconscious. That has to do with our own suffering. So in terms of money, in terms of time, for such meaningful change in ourselves as a helper, as a member of the helping profession, I think spiritually oriented psychotherapies, spiritually oriented courses like the Buddhist psychotherapy training course helps us quickest, best, and the changes within ourselves helps us to be a much more effective, and it gives us much more meaning in our work. It gives us much more job satisfaction for the rest of our career. And of course, our training in whatever form of psychotherapy and whatever courses we collect doesn't end when the course ends. I continue to read Buddhist and Buddhist psychotherapy literature and Buddhist psychotherapy, and now there are so many online from all the world teachers, and I continue to have more and more job satisfaction and a steadier, calmer, more peaceful state of being in myself as I listen to the angst, to the deep suffering, to the anguish of fellow human beings who come to me for some solace. For me, one good reason, and I hear this from colleagues who join the course and complete the course successfully, is that they all say that they have gained a deeper and wider understanding of human suffering, of human disorders, human mental illnesses. So we acquire through this professional training course in Buddhist influenced therapies a way of thinking, a way of feeling and sensing as we live our own lives, way beyond our conventional me, mine, and I. So this conventional self, my name is Eng-Kong Tan. I'm Dr. Eng-Kong Tan. I am a psychotherapist. I am a father. Now I'm a grandfather, and so on. When we actually are able to transcend within ourselves very deeply to a kind of a universal interconnectedness with fellow human beings. When I can now look at you, Sabina, and I can now talk to my imagined audience listening to me through this video clip at the basic human heart-to-heart level, when we have this healthier way of being for ourselves and others, we go beyond the conventional self. Now this happens, and it happens again and again, such transformative moments. We pick up and we practice our skills and techniques from this psychotherapy training course, that in that moment of healing, both parties grow, myself and the client. So this is deep work beyond supportive therapy, beyond this is the scientific basis of how our brain changes. this is how, as fellow human beings, we appreciate, understand, and accept our suffering. And finally, if I may add to reasons to join this course, a very clear and obvious one that our colleagues tell us when they've completed their course, and we meet them in subsequent years in our clinical meetings, in our supervisory groups, and in our careers, meeting them in other psychotherapy conferences and meetings. Regularly, the graduates of this professional training course say that now they have so much more meaning and satisfaction in their work, in their daily 9-to-5 work with their clients. And they say they wouldn't be as contented as they are in their way they're working now, if not for this professional training course in Buddhist psychotherapy. And when I ask them deeper, how, what more meaning, how much more job satisfaction, and when they ask themselves deeply, it comes up with simple statements like the capacity to be more easily, more spontaneously kind, compassionate with a fellow human being. It's like they have a greater storehouse. We have a greater storehouse to appreciate the gratitude, the joy of nature itself, of life itself. And we ourselves are more contained within ourselves, if to use a psychotherapeutic term, to use a spiritual term, perhaps that encompasses all terminologies. We ourselves have a greater sense of contentment and peace within ourselves in life. And therefore, we come from an inner resource that gives us much more meaning and much more job satisfaction. So, what else can we ask for from any training course?
Mm-hmm. No wonder you have had such a distinguished career for such a long time.
That's very kind of you to say that. And I'm still learning.
and I hear that, and I also hear how your work is nourishing your back, and how that is quite a deliberate choice that you're making. So yeah. I'm hoping that your words will also inspire others to inquire deeper into our training course and what it has to offer to their professional, as well as, and this is something you pointed out so beautifully, to their personal life, to have a storehouse of compassion, of kindness, of love for not just ourselves, our families, our friends, but towards all of creation, all of nature, all sentient beings. So thank you so much, Eng-Kong. Really appreciate your time. Be well.
Thank you. And you.